welcome to another episode of Your Bridge to Addiction Resources, a show with the People Chronicles and the Council on Chemical Abuse. My name is Jennifer Kalker, and I'm your host for today's show. And with me, I have Heather Boyer from the Reading Recreation Commission. Thank you for coming, Heather, and having the time.
Thank you for having me.
And can you just introduce yourself
Sure.
and a little bit about what you do at Reading Rec and who they are? Because I don't know a whole lot either, so
Okay.
I'd like to learn.
All right, so my name is Heather Boyer. I am the Program Supervisor for the Reading Recreation Commission. Commission was developed in 2012. We are a partnership between the City of Reading and the Reading School District.
Okay.
So we are a nonprofit agency. We were formerly a department under the City Public Works division. So 2012, we were born into a commission, a great partnership, and we have brought recreation almost back to what it was 22 years ago when I started with the city. So I've been around Reading quite some time now. Currently, we are gearing up for all of our summer program. So we have 9 summer playground locations. We run the Schlegel Park Pool, which is the only city public pool in the city of Reading.
I didn't know that. Okay.
The court tennis program is thriving in the summertime. We are doing a summer baseball academy, a summer soccer academy, tons and tons of things. Swimming lessons, there's a ton of things going on, and that's just summer. And summer is really just a very small portion of what we do. Okay. Today's the last day. We're wrapping up our after-school programming, which we do 2 after-school locations, 11th and Pike and 3rd and Spruce. Okay. So today's the last day. We have a big talent show tonight for the kids.
Oh, that's fun.
The year is extremely busy.
Yeah.
Summer is just a very intense 8-week program, and I'm happy to say that planning is almost near complete.
And when does it start?
June 13th to August 5th. Registrations are available on our website, and obviously in the office you can stop in at any time. And playground program is extremely affordable, $40 for an entire 8-week program. We provide lunch every day. We provide snacks every day to the kids. We have 3 specialty camps. We have an art camp, a swim camp, and a sports camp new to this summer. So we're trying not just to keep the kids busy, but we're also trying to add a little something for the age group of kids that are just a little too young to work, but a little too old to be like in a regular playground program. So our specialty camps actually fill the gap and are for the little older teens, 14 to 15. Okay. We will accept them. So
that's great.
So
you like us. There's a lot going on.
Tons, all day, every day.
And lots of needs.
Absolutely.
And I know the council works with you guys.
Yes.
Do we work with after school programs too?
Yes.
With gambling education.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And how has that been going with the kids?
My good friend Mike Reese.
Yes.
Always steps in.
Mike Reese, yeah.
And we actually did a gambling carnival.
Okay.
I think it was two years ago when it was very new. So we actually put together a carnival in our gym, and we had both after-school programs come down. And Mike and I kind of met and went over the whole role of games of skill versus games of chance. Yeah. And we set up the gym to look like a mock casino night. And the kids they enjoyed it a lot. Awesome. So the whole educational part that we can do with COCA is quite a benefit to our youth that come through our doors. We've also done the Teens and Technology curriculum with COCA. We've offered that 2 times. The feedback and the questions and how that gets those kids thinking. Yeah. I'm happy that I can offer that to them, because I think some parents are a little embarrassed or just don't want to talk about sensitive subjects.
Yeah, and we have an interview talking about teens and technology and how even as adults sometimes we have to think about our use and gambling too, just how we talk about it with children, because we know in Berks County with something called the PAYS survey. I don't know if you've heard of that, but county schools that come together and do a survey, and the average age of gambling is like age 12 is when kids recognize that they start gambling.
Wow.
So we're really thankful that we're able to come into the after school programs too, because it gives us an outlet that's a little bit different than the classroom and a different group of kids, where we can educate them and hopefully help prevent things from happening later on.
It's fun, and we put it in a fun. I think that the educators with COCA can just kind of deal with it on a more fun level and reach them a lot more effectively.
No, definitely. I was part of the summer programs last year, which we did 4 weeks with the kids on different topics. Yes. And it was great because when we're working on it, we really try to develop something that's really interactive, because it's summer programs. Kids don't want to be sitting and be talked at the whole time. Right. So trying to interact with them somehow and hitting like key topics. I think last year we talked about addiction, we talked about video games, we talked about gambling. There's one other thing I can't remember, but it was
the wheel, the wheel game,
the wheel of misfortune. Yes.
I think that's their favorite.
Really?
I really do. I think every park. I always ask my leaders for feedback at the end of the summer, and that's something that's always commented on, that I think the kids enjoy that the most. Yeah. Summer program, I love to bring in educational things, even though it's summer and they want to have a break. We have a good mix of education and fun, and it works. Yeah.
So what other kind of education do you try to bring in with the summer programs?
Reading Public Library comes in. This year we are doing something completely new. We received a grant from NRPA that was actually funded by Walmart Foundation, and it is to improve nutrition awareness with the youth. Wow. We are now a Commit to Health site. So we are going to be implementing a nutrition education this summer, teaching the kids healthy food choices, also increasing their physical activity. And the materials, the curriculum, it's very fun. Activities like painting with blueberries. Might be a little messy, but it's, I think there was just recently a study done. I think Reading, childhood obesity in Reading it's here. It is here. I think obesity in kids, it kind of comes along with the poverty level, and what's cheap and easy and convenient and affordable is the wrong foods. Yeah. So through gardening and through just education, there's also a component with this grant that we're going to get families into the grocery stores and try to really creatively reach some people and give them some more nutrition awareness. So that's going to be fun. Once again, educational but fun.
No, and that's exciting to hear about, because there have been efforts that there's something called Healthy Corner Stores, which was an effort that we've been a part of in the past, where it is targeting corner stores and encouraging them to bring healthy food, because you hear the Council on Chemical Abuse, and everybody thinks drugs and alcohol, but it's not. It's really a team effort of working together, and that includes targeting things like healthy eating and exercise and educating them on addiction and gambling and all of that, because without all of it together, we're missing some
a huge component of helping kids to be well-rounded, and it's just like the one-stop shop. Another educational component we do this summer is our annual trip to the Reading Public Museum. The kids are going over this year to see the dinosaur display. The past 2 years, we've actually won state awards for our partnership in the summertime in getting the kids creatively thinking, museum-ish. So the dinosaur exhibit, I've heard great things. I think the kids are going to love it. I really think they're going to love it.
Definitely, yeah. So you've been with the commission for, did you say 20, the commission's been since 2012. Yes. But you've been working in the cities for 22 years.
Correct.
Now?
City recreation.
So how has this experience impacted you in your life?
It was finally what made me realize that working with the city, I was a playground leader, my very first job with the city in the summer, and I was an undeclared student in college, and I said, this is it, I want to work with kids, and I have stayed. And in all of these years, I have seen past kids grow up, and now they're bringing their kids to me, and the fact that you're still here, I'm still here, it's amazing. That's awesome. It's a great opportunity. The kids they keep me going. They keep me going.
That's a
And
beautiful
it's fun.
thing.
It's really fun to plan new and exciting things and give them experiences that they might not have an opportunity to
Otherwise,
have anywhere else.
Yeah, and continue to work on the community that they have around them, and there's people that care about them. That's what we always say in the classroom too. When we're talking about drugs and alcohol, we're like, there's people who care about you
Absolutely.
and want to talk to you about
Right.
your concerns and what's going on, and help you make healthy decisions.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for coming to
Sure.
talk about the Reading Recreation Commission.
Thank you for having me.
And if you want to learn more information about the Council on Chemical Abuse or the Reading Recreation Commission, you can check out online, or you can call our office for information about COCA at 610-376-8669. Thanks so much for tuning in. Check back every week for a new story with your Bridge to Addiction resources. You can call 610-376-8669 or visit online at cocaberks.org. COCABERKS.org. Be sure to like and follow the Council on Chemical Abuse on Facebook and Twitter.